Hey, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will be discussing about the drain motor of a top loading washing machine. This is what the drain motor component looks like. There are the power terminals and each machine would have a slightly different looking drain motor. This is the wire which pulls on the drain plug. This component is usually attached to the underbody of the washing machine with the screws. Screws are usually in these locations. This is just one of the many generic drain motor housing component. You get different kinds of them. They come in all shapes and sizes. So this part can be turned back, and this is what pulls the wire inwards. The end of the wire that I'm holding pulls on the release valve for draining the water from your washing machine. Inside this box there are different kinds of gears and a motor. So for the first step of troubleshooting, we can check if this actually rotates or not. Once the screws have been removed, the housing can be opened very easily. Be careful because we do not want to mess up the alignment of the gears. So be very careful and take a picture of this in case any of the gears pop out of its place. And the component at the bottom is the actual motor which turns the rest of the gears. The motor used inside is a high torque AC motor. So this is a mechanism which pulls in and out the wire, and when it reaches at the end of the line it clicks into place. These are the power supply terminals. Over a long period of time there could be some wear on these gears, so make sure all the gears have teeth and they are well lubricated. You can use any automotive grade grease and then carefully put it back together. Make sure everything aligns well or else it won't close that easily. The motor within this housing usually does not fail that easily, so it could either be a possibility of a broken gear tooth or improper lubrication. So simply just opening it up and lubricating it and putting it back together should solve your problem. Once it's put back together, you should try to check if the wire actually turns back and all the gears are working as intended. Next, we can check if the drain motor actually receives power supply from the washing machine. This is the wire which delivers power to the drain motor according to the washing mode that the washing machine has been set to. I will now plug it to a digital multimeter to see if we are getting any readings from it. Make sure you set the multimeter to measure AC voltage. When I turn on the washing machine, it shows a more or less stable voltage of about 16 volts when it is not in any washing mode. I am setting the washing machine to rinse or spin mode now. This will make sure that the microcontroller directs power towards the drain pump. When I hit the start cycle button, I can see 240 volts across the terminals for the drain motor. So that means the power supply is working alright and the drain motor is receiving power. So this is another step that you can check when you are troubleshooting your drain motor setup. In case there is no power across this terminal, there could be a possibility of wire breakage. So using the multimeter you can check for continuity across this terminal and the other terminal that comes from the controller. If there is no continuity, it could mean that there is a wire breakage, so replacing the wire should get it working again. So I will now connect the wire power supply to the drain motor and repeat the steps. I will put the washing machine in rinse or spin mode and see if it works. So the drain motor is receiving power and the wire is getting pulled inwards. This indicates that it is working normal. There should be a clicking sound now. This click sound just indicates that it has reached the final position. So this is what the operation should look like from the other side. I will repeat the steps. Let's take a look inside the washing machine. So this is the plastic piece which grabs onto the end of the drain motor wire, and this pulls on the drain valve which releases the water. So there is a manual lever as well. You can use that to release water from the washing machine in case there is an emergency or the drain plug is not working. Here I have fixed the drain motor into its original place. You can see how the wire is pulling on the plastic. This is the drain valve. When this is pulled, the water starts getting released. And this is a brake mechanism which locks the basket in place. Sometimes only the impeller part of the washing machine spins during the spin cycle. So that is because the drain motor does not release the brakes on the basket. Let's see this entire thing in action now. Three things are happening right now. The drain motor is pulling on the wire which is releasing the drain valve, and at the same time it is also loosening the brakes on the basket so that it can spin during the spin cycle. So in case your water is not draining or the basket is not spinning, make sure these items are happening in sequence, and that should ensure normal function. Let's watch this mechanism in action again. This time I will also hit the pause button on the washing machine, and the tension in the release valve will pull the wire back out again. So this is again normal functioning. So when it is pulled back out, it will break on the basket and it will stop moving again. I love opening up things and understanding how they work. Feel free to check out my other videos where I have dismantled and analyzed a microwave and a washing machine. We can also discuss technical aspects of machines in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you and bye now.